Hi, I'm Meagan Boson, and I'm currently the Vice President of Business Performance at Oldcastle, a CRH company. I actually came to this role back in 2021, and as part of business performance, I lead the integrated supply chain, operational excellence, commercial excellence, quality, and capital projects. It's been a great road, and I've been the first one in this role, so there's been a lot of learnings, and it's been a great time to be part of the organization. I get involved in a lot of different things on a daily and weekly basis. And that's actually the coolest thing about my job is that each day and each week I get to meet new people from the business, whether it's internal customers, external customers, and even across a lot of the other CRH companies. I'm constantly looking at different things in terms of how do we meet market demands? How do we hit our operational targets? How do we make sure we're doing things with quality, putting the customer at the center, looking at sustainability? So I get to put my hands in a lot of different pots, and that's what's really, really exciting about the role. And then, of course, I would have to talk about the fact that I get to work with such an amazing group of people, just a team that is really collaborative, loves to work together, and is really here to win and to exercise all the expertise and experience we have for the betterment of the entire organization. What I would say at the baseline is that at CRH, our culture includes things like integrity, trust, delivering on our performance, and things like that. But if I were to put our culture into my own words, I would say it's a winning culture. And not just about winning in our markets. Of course, we're a business and we want to do that. But it's really about winning even with each other. We want to win teams. We want to win and have better and stronger relationships at work. We want to win and have a work-life balance. And I mean, who doesn't want to be part of a winner, right? And so for me, the culture is all about winning. And we do those things together that are going to enable us to be able to win. There are a lot of things that I love about CRH. Really, it's that the opportunities are boundless. At CRH, I get an opportunity to do a lot of different things, not just at Oldcastle, but also across the other platforms. And knowing that I can have opportunities to be part of global teams, to be part of different product launches and solutions, is something that brings me to work each and every day. I know that when I come to work, I bring my true self to work, I deliver impact and results, that my name will be on a list somewhere that gives me a chance to meet new people, to do new things, to challenge myself in innovative ways, to deliver even more results and to grow more and more as a person. What we have to do is define on a daily basis what's the priority and how do you meet that? And sometimes the work is the priority and sometimes the life is the priority. But the manner in which you integrate that is something at CRH that's very flexible. And so I find that I have the flexibility around the work that I'm doing, the manner in which I do it, and then the freedom to determine where I may be doing it. And that's something that, yes, in this post-COVID world, I know a lot of people are doing, but at CRH, it really is something that hits home. I've been able in the past couple of years to continue to grow my family, to continue to grow my personal relationships, while also continuing to advance my career. And a lot of that is because the people that I'm surrounded by don't look at me as the vice president of business performance, but they look at me and they're like, there's Meagan Boson, and work and family are both important to her, and she's going to give us insight on how to best support her. And that's what we do for each other at CRH. When I got the call from the recruiter to come over to CRH, first of all, I had to Google it because I did not know who CRH was. And then you look and you're like, oh my gosh, this is a plus $30 billion company. I should probably know this, but I didn't. And then the next thing I looked at is I saw the industry that CRH was in. And I was hesitant. I knew it was male dominated. I had certain assumptions around what I thought I would face. But when I learned the person that I was going to be reporting to, my current boss, the president of Oldcastle, I was really taken aback by his approach to interviewing and how he really focused on the people in the process and the current team members. What I found pleasantly is that, yes, right now we're on a journey to increase our diversity and inclusion as it relates to women, but the business is ready. I talked about opportunities before. The opportunities are boundless, no matter who you are. So I would encourage women to give CRH a look. Come in and be part of reinventing the way that the world is built with us. If you'd like to learn more about joining CRH, visit our profile on Fairy God Boss and come as we stand together to reinvent the way our world is built.